Lucas Lentsch is the CEO of the United Soybean Board, and he is back on the Soy Checkoff check-in to help us wrap up National Soy Foods Month. Lucas, great to talk with you again.
Chip, thanks for the opportunity.
Okay, fantastic. Now, at the start of National Soy Foods Month, Sarah Stalter was on the Soy Checkoff check-in and talked about her role with the checkoff and what she does with the Soy Nutrition Institute, or SNI Global. So talk to me, Lucas, about the partnership with SNI Global and the importance of partnerships to USB in general.
You bet. Well, first off, farmers like Sarah provide the leadership and direction of United Soybean Board, and really are the vision behind even the Soy Nutrition Institute. If you go back to 2004, USB created the Soy Nutrition Institute, and it spun off a handful of years ago as a standalone entity. And the reason why that's so important today is that the body of work around human nutrition, it also translates into our reputation on behalf of U.S. soy, not only domestically, but globally. And so having a really solid understanding of the impact of soy on human health and nutrition really translates to confidence in our reputation in the marketplace.
Yeah. And SNI specifically here, because we are talking about National Soy Foods Month, what is the mission of SNI?
You know, SNI as an organization is out there to do the research to understand the impacts of soy on human nutrition. And if you think about free from claims in the food marketplace today, you know, like you hear or see a soy-free egg. Well, where does that come from? Because we know the poultry, number one consumer of soybean meal is that of poultry and pork and other animal feedstuffs. But at the end of the day, is there a misunderstanding of what soy and the impact of soy in the dietary food chain, if you will? And so that's part of the SNI, is to talk about the role, the impact could be on human health, and it's a nugget that's worth talking about.
Gotcha. We are talking with USB CEO Lucas Lentsch here on the Soy Checkoff check-in. Lucas, soybeans have a variety of uses beyond food. They're highly desirable in livestock feed and thousands of non-food uses, but nutrition is a top priority. Tell me about how the checkoff is helping to address food security globally.
You know, organizations like the United States Soybean Export Council or the World Initiative for Soy and Human Health that is under the purview of the American Soybean Association, those organizations are out in the world really opening up markets through that of WISH, helping emerging markets that really it's just human nutrition at a very basic sustenance level. Having that kind of relationship out in an emerging market is huge. It creates the soybean consumer of tomorrow and really provides security for today. The other part of that is the unique handoff that can take place with our U.S. Soybean Export Council, the folks that do the bulk, the big lifts on our behalf, on behalf of American soybean farmers in the export market.
Excellent. WISH, talk to me just a little bit more about that, because I think not a lot of people understand exactly what is going on with WISH and the services that it provides around the globe.
Yeah, and well, back to your opening question around partnerships.
Yeah.
Think of World Initiative for Soy and Human Health as a strategic partnership that we fund. It's overseen, if you will, by the American Soybean Association. It's one of their operating entities, and it's out there in the markets that are literally trying to have enough nutrition to get through the day, let alone the week. And, really helping folks understand the role that soy can play in that space, all the way through to even raising your own protein by way of aquaculture.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Hey, Lucas, before we wrap up this Soy Checkoff check-in, it's that time of the year. Seeds going in the ground. What's your message to farmers as another growing season gets up and running?
You know, one of the most important things this time of year is, number one, thank you for what you do to provide national security through our food security. But really the ask is also to always keep that safety top of mind. Your families need you, your communities need you. And we all need you. We all depend on what you do for our country. Be safe out there. Take a minute for safety. Talk through your contingencies if ever needed. And just know where your safety equipment is at and follow those procedures properly. But most importantly, we have a safe and fed country because of what you do. And we appreciate it each and every day.
Good stuff, Lucas. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Don't forget, you can learn more about the Soybean Checkoff at unitedsoybean.com. That is Lucas Lentsch, CEO of the United Soybean Board. That wraps up this Soy Checkoff check-in. Now, let's get back to AgriTalk.